The season doesn't start. Maguire
and
is
he's really
captain.
clear that he's captain.
That clearly tells you there's something about Maguire you guys don't see.
Oh.
How many managers? Because that's truly how you can judge. Because even with Xhaka, how many managers have decided you're my guy?
So what are we saying? Are we saying Xhaka and Maguire are top class players?
No, but we're saying clearly the coaches see something we don't
see.
There's something we don't. There's
Why don't they show us? Because guys,
yeah.
when was the last game where you watched Maguire and you were like, damn, today he's good.
Where's that game where he scored that goal? Did the slide down? What game was that?
Nah, just because he scored, dog. Come on.
Captain! Welcome back, episode, what's it, 4?
Is it episode 4?
Yeah, my boy. We out here
episode 4.
Let's get into it, man. There's a lot going on.
Yeah,
There's always a lot going on.
It's football, man.
Football, man.
Football is
a worldwide attraction.
Yeah, it's for everybody.
These days is becoming a bit of a problem.
Now, what you mean?
There's
always a problem in football.
Also.
Like what?
Okay, I'm not gonna talk about Barcelona. You guys already
We've been through that.
Yeah, so okay. Understand.
Yeah, get you.
So any other transfers you guys want to talk about? Because
well, you have to talk Barca because Leva's official. It's announced.
But it's announcement video.
That's so bad.
Guys, we need to figure out if Barcelona actually broke or do they actually have none. Because I think what Barcelona are doing is what 50 Cent does. What 50 Cent did.
That picture,
That's exactly what Barcelona are doing. Yeah. You spend like 60 M on Lewandowski, and then you can't even organize just a photo shoot or something with Lewandowski. You guys,
they're cutting price on video editors. Those 5,000 a month is ridiculous. They're like,
we can do it ourselves.
I can do this.
Zhao is down with the Kenyan. It's like, hey, Lewandowski pull through. Got you in the shot.
But then they signed 4 players.
Yeah. That's the coach of Bayern was like, hey, it's crazy.
Nagelsmann.
Yeah, he was like, how can a team say they're broke but then be able to sign literally everybody that they want?
Exactly. And they signed a Ballon d'Or striker.
Yeah.
I believe Lewandowski is a Ballon d'Or striker, world-class striker.
They saw the Ballon d'Or hype for Benzema. They were like, oh, okay.
Oh, they also
that's one of those.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of those.
I saw an interesting stat, Lewandowski has 86 Champions League goals now.
Yeah.
Benzema has 86 Champions League goals. So these niggas basically now compete, understand?
Yeah, and
so
El Clasico.
Yeah, El Clasico, Mara. But I think Real Madrid, dog, is semi-finals. Champions League. Guaranteed. Every single season, dog.
I'd agree because the squad harmony there at Madrid is so the team morale is so high right now.
Exactly.
That there should be no reason at all that they can't at least push for quarterfinals at the very least.
Quarter.
I can see quarter. No, I don't even see quarter.
No.
Joe, which team is Real Madrid in terms of like the goals, like not goals as in like goals scored, but like their goals, the plans.
Okay.
Understand? Real Madrid, when they start the season off, they don't even consider with Copa del Rey. They're looking for the big trophy. So already, nothing like about the semi-final. They already have a semi-final place.
We're not doing Champions League predictions
just because now Barcelona have a striker home field.
Okay. Where does that put Aubameyang?
Did he really start last season also? I feel like he did score a hat-trick or two, I think, but I don't think he was their first choice, so I think it doesn't do
So Barcelona had Aubameyang, but he wasn't their first choice. First choice Neymar, because they had the young.
Memphis was the starting striker. Was it a thing? Because I saw when they had the Trojago Europa and La Liga, Aubameyang would play La Liga if I recall correctly. But then I guess La Liga was what they were using to get to Champions League. So it's possible that he was their first striker. But now, it's just like, for today only, we're going with Aubameyang on the left and Lewandowski up front.
Yeah. It's all about depth.
But like at the same time, you Unali Rafinha, you have Rafinha, you have Ansu Fati, you have Traore, you have Ferran Torres.
No, Traore is gone. He's back at Wolves.
He was on loan.
Yeah, he was on loan.
Okay. But they still have like Ferran Torres.
Yeah.
On top. So I need to
depth.
Depth. Quite literally. You gave Ansu Fati Darren. Number 10.
He's gonna start on the left.
It's a $1 billion clause.
Dog, I don't even care about those release clause. They need to be there. That's all it is.
And then Onyo bencher. Understand? And he's supposed to be the future.
Yeah, the future. You can see Barcelona are busy with the what now move.
No, but the future can be tomorrow. The future
might not exist tomorrow. If Barcelona might not exist tomorrow.
3 years there could be no Barcelona.
Let's read as much as we can right now.
The flag could be Espanyol.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. In Barcelona. Quite literally. We're like, Catalona's finest. Only sees Espanyol, Barcelona, nowhere to be seen.
Barcelona, guys, is gonna exist, man.
And what Barca are doing, not in terms of the transfers, not in terms of the money they're paying like clubs, because that one is. So I have an idea, I have a suspicion that I think.
Let us know.
I think what they're doing is like, hey, our finances are broken. Your finances are accurate. Your finances are literally your books. Your books say we don't have co-op, which they don't. But hey, homie, loan me. Because I heard they got like 800 million. I don't know. They got guap.
They mortgaged. Yeah, like I said.
But in a way, Walondara, or you are evading something.
They mortgaged. Like I said, I think I've told.
Because who declared bankruptcy?
But they didn't declare. Yeah, but their finances tell the truth, which is they don't have money. Yeah. But they're getting money somewhere else.
But they don't have money to do what? To run the club or to buy players?
Same thing. Buying the players is part of
because they took out a loan. They mortgaged the 49% of the club.
Oh yeah. Like the television rights.
Television rights, everything included. The
Spotify, everything.
So that's where they're getting their money to buy all these players. So do they have a plan maybe to buy back those rights, or
maybe they believe one day they'll be stable and
they can just get them back.
But the question is, what the rights is? Are they seasonal?
I can look it up. It's 25 years though. I think.
25 years.
Yeah, the league rights, the television rights is 25 years.
For the next 25 years, they're not getting those.
Yeah, they're owned by the bank, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you see, so when you play in the Premier League and you finish 5th and you get 100 million, they're not gonna get 100 million.
They're gonna get like 51% that day because they sold 49.
49 was something else, wasn't it? I think 49 was, hey dog, they did a lot of things. Even that's why Spotify came new. You see, so they're doing a lot. But then what I want to say is that
it's 22%. No, not 22. Oh my bad. It's 10% of the TV rights they've sold. Overall, everything together is like 49%.
For the next 25 years.
Oh no. Okay, here it is. Which one's the latest? Okay. I'm choosing to trust the Athletic. The Athletic is saying Barcelona have agreed a deal to sell 10% of their La Liga TV rights for the next 25 years to investment firm Sixth Street. The deal will generate 269 million. 267. Wow, dyslexia. My bad. Of their revenue for this year's accounts, with Sixth Street initially investing 207.5 million for its share of Barcelona's TV rights.
So Sixth Street's gonna be making a profit.
Yeah. Barcelona have agreed to sell up to 25 of
Barcelona deserves its own podcast.
Yeah. You can wrap up this podcast.
Basically, the only reason Lewandowski is there is so they can just compete with Madrid,
which they won't. But let's skip that.
Yeah. What I want to say is what I think these guys are doing is, we are Bas. We are struggling. Don't you know our history? Don't you? This is what I think. This is a sales pitch I think players. Don't you wanna be part of those people who will be remembered for centuries? When Barcelona was struggling, you put your money aside, you put your pride aside to come and help Barcelona. That's what's happening.
Yeah,
and then Lewandowski's like, yes, Obama,
we can save them.
Yeah,
we can save them.
For Sabasa, all of them, you can barely say it, but that's what's happening.
Yeah, so hence why the Lewandowski transfer. That's the selling point. That seems like the most realistic thing. Yeah, it's like, what else do they have besides you could be a part of history and save Barcelona? Besides that, what else do they have?
What is the FBI doing about this? Because
what FBI, bro?
Something like they need to be an investigation. What is the FBI doing? What are they waiting for? Interpol? Someone must do something.
It's like I told y'all. I think it was the last episode where it's like, hey dog, financial fair play was just to protect old man.
Yeah.
It wasn't about, no, don't you dare. What it's about, nah, these new guys can't come here and then take over.
Yeah.
So when old guys do the same thing, nobody cares. If it was Man City who were broke like that and did what Barca were doing, people would be losing their heads. If it was Chelsea doing this, people would be losing their heads. If it was PSG doing this, people would be doing their heads. But the way PSG move, dog, I've seen that. Because I remember it was the Athletic, I think it was a few years back or something, where they were like, nah, what's that build? You know, that is a build. I might have it wrong. There's a newspaper, there's a company that bought the rights for the league to show League One matches.
Oh yeah, I know that.
And then that company is owned by the guy who owns PSG.
Yeah.
And then when it's time for them, because just like Sky Sports can influence when a Premier League match is shown, when it's the most lucrative game, PSG plays.
I'm not trying to Mara.
It's a machine.
It's a machine.
I buy that. The money comes back to me. We give the money to who? Our club.
Yeah, it's a cycle,
It's a cycle. It's a mafia. It's what's going on.
On another note, Antonio Conte.
Yeah.
Antonio Conte. I like Antonio Conte, and I think Spurs are gonna win something this year. I think they're gonna win something. I don't think they're gonna win the league. I don't think they're gonna win the Champions League.
Definitely not winning the league.
You never know, though. We haven't kicked the ball on first time.
Definitely not winning the league.
I feel like he has a plan.
But what is his plan? Because
his plan,
he's castrated like 6 gents.
He had to.
What do you mean? What did Reguilon do?
It's not about what did Reguilon. Echo, when you're a coach, you must assert dominance, though. Antonio Conte is not. Remember when Antonio Conte went to like Chelsea?
Yeah.
A lot of players didn't like it because he was. He doesn't take bullshit one time. That's why I feel like when he starts a fresh season, with the players he wants,
he gets his new season.
Understand? With the players he wants, the players he likes. I feel like Conte can win something. Understand? But things like my Carabao Cup, guys, they're being overlooked in a way. Understand? And it's a tournament that you can win. Understand? Just by fielding your best players every single time.
No rotation.
Because these guys, quarterfinal, they be playing B team niggas.
It's like, dog, God, they have fun. But those guys need to play.
They need to play there. But in order for you to play, you need to be good enough. Guys, that's why we are all not professional footballers. Understand?
But they are all professionals.
but you are not good enough to play in the. You understand? But guys, because if you look at now the Carabao Cup, you win a seat because City they had depth. And teams were overlooking that trophy, trying to challenge City for the league. And they were shooting too far, dog. It's like they were aiming too high. Arsenal, Spurs, Man U. They should be focused on winning Carabao or FA Cup. They should leave the league.
But Champions League.
Joe. Top 4. Make it to top 4.
If you have Carabao Cup's quarterfinal now, and then you have Tottenham the weekend, what are you gonna do? You play Carabao Cup Wednesday.
Which trophy are you likely to win? Are you more likely to win?
But that's a 6 point. And that's you taking 3 points and taking 3 points off of the team that's rivaling you. If United is 4th and Spurs are 5th, separated by 1 point, you think Ten Hag's gonna be like, Ronaldo, if he's still there, Lord knows, because nobody wants you. But that's besides the point. You think he's gonna be like, Ronaldo, go play Carabao Cup and go score a hat-trick, because it'll be like, send your energy for.
We need a trophy. You are in 5th place. You're not gonna win the league.
Look at the bigger picture, because a trophy is a part of a big picture. Look at the bigger picture.
It is a bigger
revenue. Champions League revenue gets you way more money than winning the trophy. Guys,
I'm saying now, let's say maybe United. For a long time they were in 4th place. Or in 4th place. And they were destined top 4. It looked like they were destined top 4. Because Spurs were doing their things. Arsenal was doing their things, you dig, and then they had a chance whereby Middlesbrough in the FA Cup. They knew, we're not going to catch City, not going to catch Liverpool. In the Champions League, we just got beat by whatever. Why don't we chase the FA Cup? Why don't we
but that's when there's nothing left. If everything is left, there's no manager in their right mind that's like, We are still in the Champions League. We are third. Let's go. Let's risk somebody getting hurt, getting what in the Carabao Cup.
But you know, looking on Ralph, when Ralph looked at his Man U team, and maybe let's say he was in the scenario. He's in the quarterfinal now. He's playing Real Madrid over 2 legs. Understand? You think Ralph is sitting there looking at his team and saying, "You guys can beat Madrid"?
He has to.
He has to,
because if he's not,
but you're telling me that this guy can look at his Man U team and say you can beat Madrid, but look at Everton in the quarterfinal of the FA Cup and say, you need to look at that team and say we can beat Everton.
I think
so you'd be cool with Ralph before you say you'd be cool with Ralph being like, oh, okay, we have Real Madrid, so
as a support,
Dean Henderson go play. And save your talents for Everton.
As a supporter, I wouldn't be happy. Understand? Because that's not what I want to see. But when you're a manager, you have requirements that you have to meet. Understand? You have to win something. If you are thinking you have to win that trophy is closer than Champions League. You're not gonna get there. Understand? The problem with teams is they aim too high. Understand? United were coming off; they were in 6th place 2 seasons back. The next season they're like, 4 games in, these guys are looking like champions. You see? Understand? They aimed too high, in a sense that maybe okay, sharp. We've been playing good for like the past season. We can win the Carabao Cup. We can win the Carabao.
You wanted to say,
being a manager comes with a certain level of delusion, honestly, because
no matter what you have to believe.
You have to, comes with a certain level of delusion. You have to see something in your players that nobody, they themselves don't see and nobody else sees.
There's a reason why. There's a reason he's right. There's a reason why Xhaka still plays for us every game. There's a reason why Maguire is still the captain. There's a reason why. There's a reason why. Who else is there?
There's a lot of players that shouldn't be playing regularly.
There's a reason.
Players that are labeled workhorses, you know.
There's a reason John Henderson is the captain of Liverpool.
But Henderson is a hard worker, guys. And you can't say the same about Maguire. You can't say the same about...
They use that excuse all the time.
I've never seen Maguire skip out on training. I've never seen Maguire, look. I've never seen... You can say what you want to say about Maguire. I've never seen him look disinterested in a game.
That's not the point. That's not the point. Maguire, I'm not. And for South Africans, I'm not. Like, Joe, you aren't good. Understand? Maguire is he lacks football IQ, man. Joe, this guy said something earlier on. He was like, maybe the reason why Maguire is always in the team is because maybe they bought him for like 80 mil, and the board wants to see the 80 mil price tag running around.
No, but your board can't be so backwards that if Maguire is as bad as he looks, that your board is like no matter what.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Here's what I told him verbatim. The manager is the guy who is above the manager's above the players rather.
Yeah.
And above the manager is the board.
Yeah.
The manager has to answer to the board. So and the board has to answer to stockholders, the fans.
Okay.
They have to sell jerseys. They have a public image to preserve and such.
Yeah.
So when you go to your investors and you're like, okay guys, you see that 80 million player we just bought, we're gonna have to ostracize him from the team. He's not good for business. Surely, of course, you're saying he's not good for business. They're gonna be like, okay, our 80 million, how are we getting that back? How are we getting that back?
Okay, but I get you, I hear you. But as much as I disliked this thing, Arteta was like, hey dog, here's our highest paid player. In and around that time, he tweeted something about China, whether it's linked or not. China,
it's not even linked.
Then Arteta was like, "Hey, he's not gonna play ever again." Arteta was like, you have to register 25 players for the Premier League to prove his point. I'm not registering him, so don't even ask me about him playing. He's not registered.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Some coaches have sway. Have more sway than other coaches in other clubs. Whereas like with Arteta, it's him and Edu. Stan is just he's just a ghost around Arsenal.
Exactly.
With Man United, the Glazers are in full control.
Yeah, but
then your menu is like a store. It's a store, dog. Menu is shop. They're not focused on what is needed for the team to play. Yeah, to succeed. Even with the Ronaldo transfer, don't bash him. Don't bash him. Ronaldo was basically to get fans, to get more fans. Yeah, understand. People bought shirts. What he sold out record shirt sales. What him and Messi is fine. Mara, Man, I say it's not a team like Arsenal. Arsenal, I feel like whether you're the highest paid player.
Arteta's done away with the egos.
I understand. And I feel like Ten Hag should do the same. I understand. Ten Hag should be like Maguire, dog, man. You are 80 mil, England captain, wherever you are.
I'm just
saying. Because even in the squad, England, he is a huge deal one time.
Yeah, but like, God,
that's Gareth Southgate, another story.
But then you see how here's my thing because I want us to break away from Maguire.
Yeah.
How many coaches have been like Maguire? Southgate is not a man. He has nothing to do with Man United and the 80 million.
Yeah.
Maguire starts. Was it there by Louis van Gaal?
No.
Jose Mourinho, the man who, dog, she'd be like, Pogba, cut your hair. What the Maguire starts?
Scott is a good boy.
Ralph Rangnick, the best monster. Maguire starts. Ten Hag. The season doesn't start. Maguire
and he's very clear that he's captain.
That clearly tells you that there's something about Maguire you guys don't see. How many managers? Because that's truly how you can judge. Because even with Xhaka, how many managers have decided you're my guy?
So what are we saying? Are we saying Xhaka and Maguire are top class players?
No, but we're saying clearly the coaches see something we don't see. There's something we don't.
Why don't they show us? Because guys, when was the last game where you watched Maguire and you were like, damn, today he's
what was that game when he scored that goal? Did the slide down? What game was that?
Nah, just because he scored, dog, come on.
Listen. Sure, managers, coaches, are well versed in footballing knowledge. Their footballing knowledge is far surpasses our own.
Yeah.
But at some stage, it's okay. I don't wanna go into a different topic, but I'm just wanna
But we all watching the same game, though. Yeah? We all watching the same game.
Here's the thing. I wanna allude to something. Yeah. Is that as much as you can say they are a football player, they know what they're doing. I can't tell them to be like, no, take one touch and then move the ball on. They can take 3 touches because they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
At some stage, coaches, players, they lose objectivity that us fans might have. So hence why you can get the people on socials being like, coach, why don't you bench him? Why don't you start him?
Yeah.
As much as you don't want to be influenced by the outside as a coach, sometimes you have to remove yourself from the situation. Because and many times with everything, with pretty much everything, it's not just football.
Yeah.
You're so invested in the situation that you're in that you can't be objective about it. So with coaches, hence why the delusion, they want to be lauded as the person who saw something in somebody that nobody else saw. Hence why you see Xhaka and then you see Maguire. They're like, okay,
I see using him as a ticket.
It's like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him to the next level.
Okay.
They believe in him. Like, who was the manager? Who was the manager when Maguire was brought in?
I think Ole. It's between Ole and Jose.
I feel like
Jose, ne?
Was it Jose?
When was Maguire bought?
16, 17?
17
was Ole.
Okay. Anyway,
Ole was there that long?
Yeah, Ole was there for 3 seasons, bro.
Yeah, Ole did for 3 seasons.
Ole was at the wheel.
Yeah, he did 2 full seasons and then he did half a season because we are.
Point being is that they want to be seen as the guy who can get that potential out of the player. But hence like Conte, Now going back to Conte, Conte is the type of guy I feel Daniel Levy also sees as the guy who's like, okay, if Conte is like Oliver Skip, Troy Parrott, he sees something in them even though we want to sell them, we're going to keep that guy. I feel like there are coaches like that where you'd be like,
what he says goes.
What he says goes. Tony's there. We bought Tony for 60 mil, but we have to let him go because Conte believes he does not have this or that. I'm just saying, Sergio Reguilon Don, he's there. He was amazing. FPL, he was winning our fans' points. He's contributing on the pitch. But Conte comes in and is like, can you play wing back, my son? You can't. Ryan, I remember they once slaughtered you. I can bring you back. I can make you. I can turn you into something. Let's get rid of. Let's phase Sergio out. Bring in Ryan Sessegnon, for example, because Ryan probably won't even play. Probably Perisic. Yeah. Hence why.
Perisic.
Perisic.
They're gonna win something.
Yeah. Hence why. Hence why I see the point being made by homie saying Conte can get them something. Personally, I feel as though Spurs will be Spurs.
Yeah, you know what I think is gonna happen with Spurs? If non-Spurs fans are like Spurs can win something.
Yeah.
What's going on in the minds of a Spurs fan right now? So if Conte doesn't win anything,
beside the trophy cabinet.
No. I'm not. I think Spurs fans don't expect to win anything because they've been Spurs for like.
It's been that long.
It's been that long. One time, so
it's been 87 years.
From the ones I've seen, there's a level-headedness about them.
There's one now.
From the ones I've seen.
So they don't expect to win any.
They shouldn't.
The reason why I expect Spurs to win something is because they held on to the players that they thought might win them something, understand?
Yeah.
And then they got a coach that can actually win trophies. Conte is not maybe orthodox, so understand? Coach running. Even the formations he plays, dogs. You understand? Like Akale, he doesn't play
the for the backs.
I get you. Even after he came in, the team Joe. How they build up, who's that man? Kulishevsky. Understand? You understand how Kulishevsky came in? Into the team. I feel like Joe, Spurs is not a chance. If Kane can do what Kane does,
Son does.
Son is Son. Son, there's no off day with Son. Understand?
I wanna think obviously you can carry on, but I wanna just expand on your point where you mentioned that Conte, he has his own way. The best way I can put it is that football right now has a set industry standard, and the set industry standard is 4-3-3. So you get these guys like Conte, who's like 3-4-3. Marcelino at Athletic Club, who's like 4-4-2. And you've got Bielsa. Bielsa's also like on the other side of it. But but you have those guys, you have those anomalies like Conte who make their own ways work. But that has to do with complete, uninterrupted, unquestioned.
You have
to be locked in, bought in. You cannot question him. The moment you question him, you lose. You lose the team.
But I feel like when your question on it, I feel like he's been there. One of the half season he just did was time for him to get assess. To assess and to get an understanding between him and the board the whole because I feel like even the signings that were made Ngasere Conte maybe understand but like signing Tejo, he's working towards something. Understand? I didn't even know that they had like even Perisic. Understand? Which is crazy because Perisic, I think Perisic can play anywhere. Understand? And with a manager like Conte, Perisic can be a monster. One time. And Otswere Kane, I don't think with Mane leaving, I don't think there's a team in a link strike at our pala. Hekibala Son. If
like a front three.
If I'm counting Son as a striker and
forward player
and Kulishevsky as a striker also. I don't see
a better front three. That's what you're saying. At the moment now.
They're up there. I personally don't rate Chelsea's one. Chelsea.
Let's go through them. It's Sterling. Let's say it's Sterling, Ziyech.
Ziyech might even
no. Sterling, Mount, and Havertz.
Already, that's a loss.
It's Salah. It's Diaz and Darwin Nunes.
Nunes.
When I take out Nunes and go Jota, then
go Jota.
Even then, not as great as they were.
Okay.
But
then it's Mahrez, it's Haaland, and what probably Foden. Or Bernardo. But
Bernardo's a midfielder
City are like
Bernardo's a midfielder now.
Yeah.
He's a midfielder now. So
Bernardo's a midfielder now.
Yeah, he's placed on the right.
Yeah, so it's Mahrez, it's Silva, Mahrez, Haaland, and Foden.
Yeah,
because obviously Grealish.
Okay, now that you put it like that, you might be right. I think they might be top 2.
But we need to.
I think top 2.
I don't think they can be that consistent.
What? Who? Oh, no, they've been doing it for years. No, I'm saying that the attacking players.
They just started together 6 months ago.
No, I'm saying Horn and Horn.
Son and who?
Son and Kane have been doing it for years.
Yeah,
and they've been productive for years.
As a part of a 3, it's gonna think.
Yeah, but I'm saying
I think the jury's still out.
I'm saying as a team now, Spurs can't be that consistent too.
As a team. Okay.
Yeah, but that's
why
it also influences the front 3.
That's why I'm saying, they might win a trophy, Mara, for them to play 38 games consistently.
But that comes with buying in, and we know for a fact with Conte, if you aren't bought in, you aren't playing.
Facts.
So in that regard,
Man, you
have
who?
But
that's not bad though, compared to
hence why I'm like, in terms of consistency, I can see it. But also on the other side of it, like I'll keep reiterating, they are Spurs, bro. They are Spurs.
Yeah, but
that trophy, they might have built a new trophy cabinet, laid it, bronze. It's that shine. It's it's scary. It's a marvel to look at, but it will remain empty. Personally, it will remain empty.
Yeah.
And
like what I feel to you before we break away from Spurs as well. If Conte can do it, there's nobody else.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And so what I'm saying, are we giving Liverpool and City the Carabao Cup again and the FA Cup again?
I can't give it to Liverpool.
Because
losing money is bigger than
it's bigger than it seems. Yeah, it's bigger than it seems.
It's huge.
Fact.
I don't know what Klopp does. Because he came out, he was like, he sees the comments on Darwin Nunes every time he has a touch and all that stuff. But that's not for them to worry about. That's for us.
That's for him.
That is for him to worry about. But man, I don't know. I don't think Liverpool have the season they had last. I don't think Liverpool are gonna hit the height now that they hit when they won the Champions League and when they won the league in last season on first time because they lost a huge part of that success, which is mine. Mane was a big part of that.
So in that regard, I mean, can I even ask this? What are your expectations for Conte? It doesn't even have to be realistic. Just
Conte makes top 4
this season.
And he wins something.
Yeah, expectations for him.
I think Conte top 4. I give it to
and a trophy.
I think either
because I thought maybe before I thought maybe Spurs could win. I thought maybe Arsenal can get maybe the FA Cup again.
Okay.
Mara, Arsenal, from what I've seen, Arsenal's last season Arsenal little. But lose a focus.
Yeah, but here's the thing with Arsenal. When you look at last season, there was a lot going on. Actually, the all or nothing's coming. So we'll get inside. We're gonna get inside. But if you look at what Arsenal did in this window, it's depth.
Yeah, it's depth.
They're not done. Zinchenko is pretty much through the door. It's Zinchenko.
You were spotted at the Orlando City.
He was watching the game. It's Jesus. It's Fabio Vieira, who nobody's even talked about yet because he's in a brace. Who else is there?
Yeah, in terms of signings.
Yeah. It's Jesus, it's Vieira, it's Zinchenko. That's it for now. Saliba's back from loan.
Yeah, Turner as well.
And Saliba, it looks like a proper centre back.
Yeah.
So that's 5 gents who weren't there last season because Aubameyang left, Lacazette didn't contribute.
Lacazette left, ne?
Yeah. Free. Back to Lyon.
Lacazette didn't contribute, so now you have Jesus who maybe won't score but then he'll probably score more than Lacazette. Lacazette doesn't score.
Yeah.
Maybe he won't score 20. Yeah, I'd be shocked.
Yeah, but like he will be.
He'll be an influence for that front three. You see.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, Arsenal, I think cup is possible.
I think it's more possible than you guys think, dog. Because what now with the projected demise of Liverpool.
Liverpool's demise includes a top 2 finish and a quarterfinal in the Champions League.
It hasn't happened yet. But I feel like it's gonna happen now.
Yeah.
I think we need to fill in those slots, dog, where City don't win, Carabao, everything, understand? And we need a joke.
But there could be a shock. You could get like a Leicester.
Yeah, possibly.
Could get Jamie Vardy having a party one last time.
But then how are we gonna let that happen now? As Arsenal and as Spurs and as Manchester.
The same way they let it happen.
That's time. Yeah, but we do it now. It's because we are focused on like Man U and like we can still win the league and you guys they were swag and they didn't they thought they were
okay, I get you.
But they were swag now. If these guys focus from the get go, Ten Hag should be strategic about this because he's gonna vibe just like all the other managers vibe. Because what Man U wants to see is like silverware, at least, even if it's Carabao, just to show it.
It's like you're reminding me of that Jamie Carragher and then Roy Keane.
Yeah, it's like Ronaldo.
What is he here for? He's not come back to the league. He's come back to the trophy.
And that's where the problem was, nah, because they brought Ronaldo back in, nah, but they didn't want to win the league.
Yeah.
Not that they didn't want to, but they
couldn't.
They understand. So why not get Ronaldo, get the FA, or an understand, because you can't have so many good teams then in one league. And then have one team takes understand.
So that's what City do. That's what they do. They dominate England.
Yes, the market.
But what way? And I feel like a focus the team taking winning is what is opening the door for City.
Do you know what it is? Carabao Cup is in January. So in January, City have not won the league. So you can't be like, might as well just Carabao. No, you're still like, we're still in there.
Oh, Marne, as well. You guys just said Spurs are not winning the league. Arsenal are not winning
the league, definitely not.
Arsenal are not winning
it would be those would be shocking. If any team outside of Liverpool and City win the league, that's a shock. To me, I'm gonna say that's a shock.
So what about Chelsea?
That's a shock.
Hence why it's a shock. I saw somebody. I cannot quite recall who it was. They were saying Spurs is gonna topple Chelsea in regards to the teams looking to challenge break through the mold to challenge City and Liverpool. Hence why I asked y'all what is your expectation? For Conte. Man. Do you think he can be amongst or around there 15-point swing?
Yes, not 15-point swing. Like 15-point swing from like within Liverpool and Chelsea. But not City. City I don't want. City can just fucking start winning and then win.
Never stop.
Never stop. Also, you think they could be within 15 points of Liverpool?
I think if Liverpool flop, then
Spurs
might finish second.
Honestly, prior to right now, quite literally as we were talking, I've also developed that same mindset where
I understand. I've always said,
I can see it happening.
I've always said Mane is the best player, but the way y'all have knocked them down.
No. Wait. We believe there's certain teams now that are built in a certain way now, and once you break down, understand crucial elements of that team, you understand, you shatter them, dog. We can look at greatest teams of all time, dog. They can lose maybe a few players, not even one player, dog, can just disturb, understand, because you're gonna struggle to find
anyone to do what he does.
Understand? Because we might say Mane is not the most pretty footballers to watch, maybe compared to Diaz.
Because of his hairline, that's But
like Mane was effective.
I proper play.
Mane not a result. He had a good output. So I'm thinking, if they don't find a player, or players that can match Mane's output, that could be chai for them. Understand? Because it only takes maybe Salah to be Salah could be
Salah only scores 15 in the league and then it's a problem.
So who steps up? For me, it's a multitude of factors. Like I said, Conte with Spurs they are there now, and you just lost one of your main contributors to your team.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's gonna be a matter of a perfect storm met with it's gonna be like a sort of a perfect storm for Spurs.
any other club.
Yeah, for Spurs to finish second or any other club to finish second,
Okay.
but specifically Spurs in this case.
Okay.
And I feel like right now, you're as close as you're ever gonna get to a perfect storm for any other team to
Other
topple
than
Liverpool. Yeah.
Okay. You see, what's interesting, from we've gone from Liverpool being the best team in England to not even finishing second in one episode.
No. Which one? They were the best team. When I said that, I was talking about last season.
Yeah, okay, I get
because
you.
Joe, they missed out on the league. How many points?
I don't know.
It was like 1 point.
1 point.
Something like 1 or 2 points. There's definitely 1 or 2
Oh yeah,
points.
City won it on the
2
last
points,
day.
yeah, it was
1
2
point.
points. It was 2 points.
2 points or 2 points. They
Yeah.
played in the Champions League final.
Yeah,
Understand?
Carabao.
They played for the league till the final day.
Yeah.
They won Carabao, they won FA.
Yeah.
Understand? Basically, they were playing in 4 competitions now, and
I'd give them, they were the most durable.
I wouldn't say durable.
They were the most durable.
I think
they were the most durable losers last season.
I think
That's what they were.
No other team could do what they did.
Yeah, but
In terms of like-
no other team would want to. Why would you want to go to a Champions League final, to be battling in the league in the last day, to win to lose the Champions League final, to lose the league on the last day, and all you have to show for playing every game that's available the whole season is the Carabao Cup and FA Cup? Who would want that season?
I would want that season if I'm a Manchester
Yeah,
United
Listen,
fan.
listen.
Yeah.
They've tried it the other way.
Yeah, but
Listen, they've tried it the other way. Remember when Klopp was bashing the Carabao or the FA Cup, one of the two, and they were like, "Nah, this is unfair to us. We
no,
have to
but
challenge
that
for the
was
league." And COVID, it was COVID season.
that was when they had to play.
The Club World Cup.
Yeah,
Club World
that
Cup.
was when they literally had 2 games on the same day.
And
one in the Club World Cup and one
and
in
also
the...
in regards to AFCON, it's also done with the AFCON as well.
Yeah,
Where he's
disrespected
disrespected
AFCON.
AFCON.
There's that little league in January, that little competition.
He said that.
Go.
Yeah. So he's tried it. So my point is, he's tried it the other way. So this season, whether or not it was advertent or inadvertent, it was time to see. Let's stop saying little league. Let's stop saying that trophy doesn't matter. Let's just give it a shot. And this is what giving a shot got them. Got him 2 cups.
Exactly.
And 2 finals. And 2
that means
quote-unquote finals appearances.
Yeah.
Conte, in every single competition, Conte, because of Conte, Klopp played. He gave it everything. Understand? And 2 out of 4 is not bad, dog. Considering the teams he played against. Dog, you were chasing the league against City. Dog.
Yeah.
Understand? No one gave you a chance since January. January.
Okay, yeah, they did have that. There was a gap and then they closed it. Yeah.
Understand? No one gave them a chance and then they clawed their way back. Understand? And they still managed, they still managed to play Real Madrid in the final, which they lost 1-0. Still, it was not a bad performance.
Man goes out to say when your goalkeeper's a man of the match, it says something.
What?
You can't score.
Facts.
Says you can't.
Facts.
That's why I dislike Klopp.
But even for Florentino Perez was low key like dissing his own player when he said everybody's looking at Thibaut's performance and saying this and
is he not supposed to?
No, we are saying people shouldn't be lauding Thibaut for his performance. He's just saying, no, look at the whole team. Don't look at him. Don't look at one player.
Yeah, he's like,
why aren't you giving your guy his flowers?
No,
why do you have to shift? Why do you have to shift direction?
Because it's Fiorentino. That's what he does.
Hey, dog, Florentino Perez is so self-absorbed.
He's a dick.
Yeah, pretty much, plain and simple. So, bro, these people are so detached from reality in that sense. Where
you're right there, understand. And I feel like it's just still on my point now. My statement was based on last season because
So this season they're not the best anymore. Before ball is kicked. That the money the money transfer has shattered things so much.
It's huge. It's a huge transfer.
I'm saying now will be the best chance for anybody to sneak second.
Yeah, okay.
I'm still all for Liverpool.
You're right.
I'm still all for Liverpool finishing second. But now more than ever, I could see a Spurs or a Chelsea getting it. Is what I'm saying. But
you know what? Because I do want to say because we haven't touched. Because I want us to hit like 45. You know. I don't want our people to have to sit through like an hour. What. But what I want to say is like, it's always now is a chance for someone else. It's only City where it's like when whoever does their prediction, there's not a Liverpool fan that's honest with themselves. You have City number 1.
Facts.
You have City number 1.
Facts.
It's what they do.
It hurts.
It's what they do, dog.
But City's number 1.
Since Pepe came through, other than the first season where he finished 4th, I think.
Fourth. Yeah, it was fourth. Yeah, because Spurs finished 3rd.
It's just been City. City's 1. Then we had the bubble Premier League. I'm playing. But yeah, man, it's like that's my thing with Pep is it's always like when Pep doesn't win the Champions League, he had a horrible season. Always. Pep, I feel is the only manager that I've ever known where it's like, hey yo, dog, no matter where you go, if you're not winning the Champions League, you failed. That's the only manager I've ever seen that with ever.
Fact.
Ever. That's shocking, dog. That's crazy.
The thing is that we're gonna finish. Let me.
Yeah.
The thing is that when it comes to the Champions League now, with Man City, Pep is underperforming.
Yeah, I think he's in his head. He's in his head more than he needs to.
And I can't understand. I can't put my finger on it. But what underperform? I understand.
He's in his head, bro.
It's like the game, the last game against what were they playing when they scored City in the Premier League. When they scored 2 goals in like 5 minutes, came back, scored a third one, and
here's another thing.
Aston Villa,
against Aston Villa. You need one of those type of responses, and you need them in the Champions League.
That's where I think Haaland comes in. That's honestly where I think Haaland comes in.
I don't think that's where he comes in.
Yeah, but hence why when you say Pep is the only manager to be scrutinized, because that's what he's been brought in for. That's the standard. Even the board have set for him. You cannot now all of a sudden be like, okay, he's winning the Prem and everything. Yes, of course you're supposed to win the Prem and the Champions League. You cannot say, no, but guys, come on, it's unfair to him. He knows it, the board knows it, the fans know it. They need one, they want
like
one.
Ronaldo,
that's why he's there.
Yeah.
Hence why, hence why you can't say, okay, they're doing so great, they are so amazing in the Prem, and Pep is he's splitting Norwich 7-0, but people don't look at that and they're like, Pep, why aren't you winning the Champions League? Because Pep, you should be winning the Champions League.
City can't.
Hence why, they can't. That's the whole thing. Because let me segue to another league of sorts. Let's say Barcelona's women's team. For context, everyone. For context.
Yeah.
If you thought City's dominance of sorts is crazy, or that League 1 is a farmers' league, or Bundesliga is a farmers' league. If you've ever thought that, this is about to blow your mind. Barcelona's women's team played 30 league games. They won 30 league games. They scored 159 goals. How? They only conceded 11 goals with the goal difference.
Okay, now who are these girls playing against? Me, I want to see the opposition.
The other girls in Spain.
Are they normal? Do they have legs like everyone?
So when they with the women's, they played Lyon in the finals. Finally, an opposition of their caliber. I.e. relating it back to City.
They lost.
They lost. They got blitzed. They got blitzed. They were down 3-0 in the first half. That's how bad it was. The moment they faced up against opposition of the same caliber, everything unraveled. Unraveled.
Did you think, because when as you were saying that, do you think that City, bear with me because I know y'all get touched with your clubs. Do you think City are so good in the Premier League that it's like PSG, where when it's time for Champions League, they're already like
facts?
I
think that's the exact same problem.
No, that's not the way I look at it. The way I look at it is that you play Arsenal, United, Spurs, Everton, everyone play City twice in the league season. Yeah. Everybody knows what's coming. They're like, it's City. We gotta defend. PSG doesn't do that. They aren't like, oh my days, it's City. Real Madrid wasn't like, oh my days, it's City. Let me defend.
That's what they did.
Yeah, eventually they're forced into it. Yeah. But the mindset isn't, let me go out there and defend. That isn't the mindset. It's a psychological thing with Premier League teams. before the ball is even kicked.
When you see Kevin De Bruyne next to you,
Yeah.
you start pissing yourself.
Yeah, exactly. It's a psychological thing. Before the game is even started, the coach is like, okay, guys, prepare to counter attack. Prepare to counter attack.
They have that invincible thing in that hallway when you're standing next to Thierry. Then you're like, fuck, I go.
Yeah.
But guys, I think they're struggling. Alright, they're struggling to win the Champions League because they face opposition that of the same caliber.
That can counter how they play.
That can counter how they play.
Oh, I'd like to also mention this with Liverpool. You see how they press everybody in the Prem.
Yeah.
I saw this video. They were playing. Obviously, they blitzed Inter Milan.
Yeah.
But Inter Milan, whenever they were pressed by Liverpool, they beat the press. It was not.
I saw the game. I watched the game.
Every time they were pressed, Inter Milan would look at them and be like, "Bro, why are you giving up your defensive position? You know, right? We could just breach your press and throw a ball over the top." Which is what they were doing the entire game.
And for me, that was weird because I thought Inter were crazy.
Yeah.
Because watching that game and watching Liverpool press, I was like, Liverpool is going to kill you guys on first time because you guys need to play long balls. Yeah. But like Inter was stubborn and then they played their own game and they actually stood a chance.
Hence why with Premier League teams, they get pressed, they're like, oh snap, it's just gonna have to throw the ball away and stuff. So
the quality of the Premier League is being called into question. Y'all have City too nice. Let them have 65% of the ball, 37 shots.
Fact. And where the Premier League now is beginning to smell like a farmer's league.
It's beginning to shape into two teams and the rest.
Yeah.
We spoke about this years. It wasn't years, but a year and some change ago.
Yeah.
I mentioned to you that I felt at the time the standard of the Premier League was dropping. I don't know if you.
I think that was around the COVID.
COVID, yeah.
But I put it to COVID. Not everybody's fully at the levels.
You told me COVID, and I was like, no, bro, I see it. Something's going on here. The level, the standard, everything is dropping. And I feel as though now more than ever, but now it's been
goals scored, everything down,
now it's become the norm though. At the time I could see it was drastic for me. I was like, oh my, what is going on here? But now it's like, it is what it is. This is the Premier League now. Yeah, now it's the Premier League.
It's Premier League, the new Farmers League. Getting there, you say.
But yeah, just to show love, we're about to close. Just to show love to the Women's Euros. It's been a tournament. Yesterday, England versus Spain, my boys.
Spain, the very same Spain that has all these Barcelona players about.
Out here blitzing teams 5-0, averaging 5 goals a game and all that.
Like England weren't great in that game.
Yeah, they were horrible. They were horrible.
It wasn't their best game.
But they were one goal down 84 minutes.
They stayed in the game. They stayed in the game.
You score one and then.
But you call it staying in the game if the person is missing chances.
Yeah, because
you're still in the game.
But like,
if they were clinical,
if they were clinical, it would have been a massacre. But they weren't clinical. First time, chances were wasted.
Yeah, chances were wasted. Because even you heard the commentators say it was like, what, the 69th minute was the first time England got a shot on target. So the domination was insane. By the time he hit that mark of the game, they should have been up 2, 3, 4. So
do you see how important a striker is?
Yeah, people undervalue. People undervalue.
I have a problem.
Managers rather goalkeepers.
The goalkeepers at the Women's Euro.
Funnily enough, you say that, but you know, there's this crazy stats. As much as you can say the women never issued them, crazy stats. The Women's Super League versus the Men's Premier League.
Yeah.
Less than 1% of the goals conceded in the Women's Premier League results in goalkeeper error. I wouldn't say I cannot quite recall a percentage for the men, but it's way above 10% of the goals leading to goalkeeper error. So by all accounts, the women goalkeepers, as much as they like pulling De Gea saves.
Oh yeah.
They are. Those heroics too.
Statistically, they're actually better than the men's goalkeepers. But like visually speaking,
the teams that go risk. The aesthetic of
it's like the certain balls where they have to be catched. Understand? They out here punching and stuff like
that. Also the defending as well. I don't know if you noticed. The positioning, and they also ball watch a lot.
I don't know. I saw it with
Qatar.
the Spain game. I think this. I don't know. I'm speaking off the head because I haven't watched a lot of Spanish women.
Okay.
I feel like they just when you have a lot of the ball, man, you're just it's like what's defending?
Why defend? Yeah,
what's
there?
Yeah,
Yeah. But other than that, besides those. Yeah, just those points.
The attendance has been.
The attendance has been great. The quality of footballing. The football has been amazing.
I think women's football is
on the up and up. Yeah, because I remember I was watching when I was 11 years old. Yes, I'm showing my age. When I was 11 years old, 2011, the World Cup, Japan versus the United States. It was like. Around that era, it was either the US are winning the World Cup or Japan is winning the World Cup, no in between.
Yeah,
but nowadays, it's like everybody's risen to another level. Everything is more organized. The quality and the standard of play is at a much higher level.
Yeah, there's some good slick touches.
At times, the Spanish number 10. I like the Spanish number 10.
At times, I'm like
Stanway with an elite goal.
Bro, that goal
for England.
It seems like she was gonna. Drifting wide.
But I blame the defender. She backed off too long. She was.
That ball watching I was talking about.
I backed off for too long.
Yeah, so in that regard, sometimes I'm like, why am I watching the men's game, dog? Women are that there.
It's gate kept, man.
It's gate kept.
Beyond that, when you wanna watch, because I watch with the FA player. When it's a big game, when Arsenal's playing, because they're like top 2 in the women's game. Sky Sports takes it.
Yeah.
Sky Sports takes it. So then it's like,
how can I watch it? Yeah, exactly. So I can't watch it.
Yeah.
So you're saying women's soccer is not as accessible?
Yeah, it's not accessible.
Yeah. It's not like
much it. Yeah.
Super Sport and stuff need to do something.
The level of play is more or less on par. Not normal.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. But it's good enough where you can watch weekends. On weekends, you should also have a Super League game running alongside the men's.
Yeah, but don't you think that's like regional? One time, meaning what in
England.
I feel like in England they do have it like that because I see with the attendance on Bastard. There's like 22,000 people there. In Zanzibar, you can't even get 22 for.
For
the men's team, you can't even get 22,000 people in the crowd. So I feel like.
Yeah, it's definitely moving in the right way.
But it's moving in the right direction.
I understand. And with Banyana,
women's F crowd.
Big up them, we're in the finals. We're in the finals, let's go.
And no one is interested. No one.
I'll be watching.
But I've been watching as well.
Yeah, but like no one.
But the general public.
Bafana's lost. Gets more tweets than Banyana.
Yeah. But then people love complaining.
Though. Yeah, they're precisely.
People love, but like you like complaining more than you like celebrating, though.
Yeah.
Because some people do. Because this is actually okay.
So hey, we're playing Morocco in the finals. Do you tough that what do you say tough? Much throwing out the slang. But do you know that the Moroccan women's team has just made the World Cup for the first time ever? The Women's World Cup.
I think Banyana.
Yeah.
I think Banyana can beat.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They are so much better. I feel like on paper they are so much better than the Moroccan team. That it should be a case of us going there to go claim a trophy that's already ours. Of course, you shouldn't go with that mindset.
It's in Morocco.
Yeah, it's in Morocco. They're the host nation. But that's what I'm saying.
Who's the ref? We need to know who is the referee for that game.
Yeah.
We need to make sure measures are in place, though.
Yeah.
That referee doesn't.
We need it.
If that referee is from Arab Africa, then
Arab Africa. Not in Africa. Yeah.
No, like I get there's understand.
In
Northern Africa, and then we're in trouble.
Yeah, let's get a ref. Let's get a neutral ref from the east or the west. Yeah, let's say
northeast.
Let's get a referee from like Kenya or something. We can't get a ref from that side.
Yeah. So,
but man, I'm proud of.
Okay, I'm also proud of them. Let me actually check when they're playing. But we'll be keeping tabs on the next episode. We'll discuss the other results of the games of the Euros as well as
good ass players.
Like I was gonna say, a lot of them. I think one of them. I'm not sure who, because Refilo Jane plays for AC Milan. There's one who plays for Atletico. I don't know if he still played because I know one moved to another Spanish team. But like, hey, I'm surprised because Nigeria's centre back plays for Leicester. The white one.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
the only one that's white. Yeah,
It's on the 23rd. The finals on the 23rd of July,
23rd.
which is this Saturday.
This
This Saturday.
That means we'll talk about it the next episode because I know we're gonna drop on Saturdays now.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be celebrating because
The next episode we should have flags. Because we don't win anything. Women needs to win the AFCON.
Please win. Please.
When was the last time we won some?
96.
Guys. As a
Wasn't
nation,
even born,
bro.
what are we doing as a nation?
Even in competitions.
Did you see? Yeah, I want us to end it here to show where we're going as a country. You see, Bafana's tweet.
Oh yeah, I saw
girl.
it. Yeah,
the Bafana Twitter posted my girl. It's no,
for real,
for
like,
real.
That happened like on actual.
Yeah.
Bro, the standard of South African football right now are the women, and we thank y'all for representing
the
us.
women are doing a lot.
Yeah, y'all are doing a lot, and we really
doing a
appreciate the work y'all are doing and the effort you put in.
Yeah, but
even though they,
Ellis,
even
Mom Desiree,
Miss Desiree,
she's killing
even
it,
with the dodgy pen, but it's about time. It's about time we had it our way.
It's ours now.
They should bring it back, guys.
They will. They will.
I'm
But
not afraid of Morocco.
we see the comments as well in regards to the interaction with our videos on our various social media platforms.
Keep commenting.
Yeah, keep commenting.
There's one nigga.
That's not. But we appreciate the support and y'all seeing us like that. Yeah. So it's just I want to say just wanted to shout y'all out to say we see y'all and we appreciate
we
the support.
appreciate the support.
Yeah.
Episode 4 out.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah.